Good morning. I'm so excited. We have been planning this, myself and Danny, for a while, and I'm so excited we are finally here. This is technically day 2 as we picked up our camper van yesterday. So we are in the Apollo Euro Mini, and yeah, we are driving from Perth to Esperance and then Esperance along the coast back up to Perth. We have driven from Perth to Wave Rock via York. If you get a chance to go to York, it's about an hour and a half from Perth, and we loved it. It was like a really cute little town. It reminded me of like an English countryside town that had like a butcher's, a bakery, there was like a few lunch spots. Yeah, it was lovely to stop. About a 4-hour drive from Perth to Wave Rock. So yeah, that was fun getting to use the van. I think we were both secretly very nervous about driving it because I've never driven a van before, let alone somewhere that's got a shower, a bed, a toilet. We do have a shower and a toilet, but we're not using it. It's for emergencies only. This is just going to be a vlog of our trip. I think I'm going to do it in 2 parts. So I'm going to do Perth to Esperance and then Esperance to Perth. And I'm just so excited to bring you along with us. Obviously, we're in a van. Sleeping arrangements. I had a great sleep last night. I think it just takes a while to get used to. There's lots of storage. I will do a proper van tour when we're a bit more settled. But now we're just going to have a cup of tea and breakfast and explore Wave Rock before heading to Esperance. We're now just walking to Hippo's Yawn. This is about 100 metres from our campsite, and we're going to do a 25-minute loop around the rocks. A real bushwalk. Good morning, it is day 3. We are just sat in a lovely coffee shop. I've got my oak cap. I'm gonna miss the Australian coffee. It just tastes so much better. But we walked into town today and we're just gonna have a look around. I think the weather's not gonna be too good today, so we're gonna go to Lucky Bay tomorrow. Grab some bits for lunch, I think, and then just see where the wind takes us, because we can go wherever. We've got a van, we can park up anywhere. We've just stopped to get some diesel and we're heading towards 11 Mile Bay. We've had a look because the wind was a bit crazy yesterday and I didn't feel very confident swimming, but we'd love to try and swim despite all the sharks. So we're hoping to go to 11 Mile Bay. We've had a look and it seems to be a good place to swim with a few coves, so hopefully that's good. But it's a lovely day today. As you saw, we went for coffee this morning and we've just relaxed. Danny made us ham and cheese toasties. We've been out in our little deck chairs, just reading our Kindles, just having a lovely little holiday. Danny's just filling up with diesel and it is $98 for half a tank. Yikes, that's expensive, but you gotta do what you gotta do. But as I was saying, yes, I'm currently not working, which means that I can do fun stuff like this, but it also means that I don't have a job. But we'll come back to that at another point, because this is not what this video is about. So I'll catch you at 11 Mile Beach, and fingers crossed we'll be able to swim. Just a little windy.
Oh girl. Oh wow. Just the sand in the back of your head. Okay, you have to look back at that.
Yummy. So this is what you look like when you've just been to the
This is why I
windy
put the
beach.
hat on.
I've got like a fringe, long fringe. What I will say though, apart from the wind, 11 Mile Beach.
Oh, I was going to take a picture of your hair.
Oh, I can take it down. 11 Mile Beach, definitely one to come and swim at, because it was gorgeous. Some rock pools that you could swim in. So that was very, very nice. And the colour is just amazing. Minus the, unless you want that look. We're now going to go and find somewhere to have dinner and maybe brush our hair, because we're sandy.
Whoa.
This is our dinner spot. We just parked over. Actually went over there yesterday, but it was too windy and like a bit too much for us to swim, but this is a bit more protected. But we've done our swimming and we're going to get our dinner. I'm just cooking some tacos. So Danny's going to do the avocado and I'm just going to do mince. Is that gone out? It's hard to see. No. This is what we're going to have for dinner. Hard and soft taco kit. If you've not had the hard and soft ones, get on it because they are so good. And yeah, we've just got some mince, as you can see by a lovely setup. So this is me cooking. Wait till I show you the view of what I'm cooking out to. Can you believe that? I can't. I actually can't. I don't think I've ever cooked in a nicer place in my life. So we came to Twilight Beach. We swam at 11 Mile Beach, which I think there's like, well, we went past a 10 mile and a 9 mile and then it seemed to have stopped. I don't know if they continue on a different path, but we are now at Twilight Beach and we came here yesterday, but we went round the other side and it didn't look great for swimming, but here is so gorgeous. Like, it's covered nicely, and as I showed the video, I think I filmed, we just took some chairs down and read our Kindles. It's a little bit nippy with the wind, but it's perfect. It's just the most amazing place I've ever been. driving in our van down the roads, like past all the beaches, is just so nice. And getting to cook here, love it. Look at this view. Which one would you like? We've got salted caramel or chocolate protein pud. Smells yum.
Do you like it?
Give that a try. Pretty nice. Oh my gosh! We have just arrived at Warton Beach, and I think this is, we're going to keep saying this, but I think this is the best beach we've been to. Anyway, so I had a little dip, which was lovely, and then we're just going to read our books, and then we've got a few other beaches we want to do because we're about an hour from our campsite. So we thought we'd just have a look around quickly before the wind comes in. We've just arrived at Lucky Bay, and I wish I could show you what it actually looked like in real life, because it's so hard to get on camera. The magnitude of like the blueness and just the colours are insane. Like, we drove over this hill and we were both like, it's just the most amazing place I've ever been. I'll show you the view outside of our van where we've just stopped. We're hopefully going to have some lunch, but it's insane. Like, we've just parked up here, so that's the view from our, and then that is crazy. Just on to the last beach of the day. We are now at Hellfire Bay, so we've done Warton Beach, Lucky Bay for lunch, and then Hellfire Bay, the last one. You have to pay $17 to come in to the national park, which I didn't think was too bad. And then there wasn't any kangaroos, sadly, but it was very nice to eat lunch at, and so I'm hoping we're gonna have a nice afternoon here. The wind isn't too bad around this beach, so fingers crossed. I just went up to the van to get some sun cream, so hopefully Danny's got a nice spot for us. Guys, it's an ice cream van at our campsite. We have just got back from the most gorgeous day. I just keep saying it, but it was just unreal. If you ever get a chance to come to Esperance, please do. It's just, yeah, I can't even explain how gorgeous the water is, and just being in it, like how unreal it feels. It also doesn't appear how it looks when I take photos or a video, so you just have to trust me that it is amazing. Like, I just keep saying I can't believe it, but I really cannot believe it that it's just a 7-hour drive from Perth. Like, I feel like I'm in the Maldives or somewhere. Yeah, it's just amazing. I'm now ready to go to the brewery for some dinner. There's apparently some wood fire pizzas which I'm looking forward to, and just have a nice evening really. Yeah, as I said, we just showered. So nice to have a shower when you're just covered in sand, and also to put a little bit of makeup on. I need to dry my hair, but I'll do that in a minute. I have decided that I think I'm going to film this in 2 parts. So I'm going to film Perth to Esperance and then Esperance to Perth, just because this video is already quite long. Yeah, I'm going to finish this part of the video now and say thank you so much for watching. If you are thinking about going in a van and going to Esperance, or just anywhere in a camper van, definitely do it. If 2 girls can do it who have no idea what we're doing, you definitely can. And it's just fun. So yeah, thanks for watching us navigate Perth to Esperance, and hope to see you in part 2 for the next part of our journey. Bye.